Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing something pretty cool. I'm going to be revealing to you the top 10 trending print-on-demand products that are making exponential sales and earning their store owners a lot of money. Yep, so this video is for all type of print-on-demand store owners, whether you've opened up shop on an all-in-one print-on-demand marketplace such as Redbubble, or you're selling on an online marketplace like Etsy, or like me, you're running your print-on-demand business privately with Shopify. No matter how you're running it, this video will have trending items for you. And speaking of my business, the way that I'm able to run it through Shopify is I connect two print-on-demand apps to my Shopify store that handle my product creation and fulfillment. One is of course Printful and the second is Printify. So for this video, I decided to reach out to Printify and ask them which products are experiencing exponential growth right now and are exploding in sales. And well, they answered. They gave me a list of the top 10 trending products that are experiencing the biggest growth surge in sales. And I think that a lot of people will really enjoy this video because you see, the thing is, when most people open a print-on-demand store, they just try to sell the biggest selling items like Gildan hoodies and Bella Canvas t-shirts. And while there's absolutely nothing wrong with this, we all know I love Bella Canvas t-shirts. The thing is, the items on my list are more unusual and so they're often overlooked. It means that they have far less competitors trying to sell them. And so if you'd rather find a low competition product that has high buyer demand, then this video is for you. And why not also turn it into a game as you were watching? Think about what 10 items you think will be on this list and see how many you can guess right. Alright then, so the first trending item that is experiencing an exponential surge in sales is stickers. And honestly, it really shouldn't be a surprise that they are surging in popularity because millennials love them for two reasons. Firstly, stickers are nostalgic. I, like many other millennials, remember putting them all over school books and stationery. The second reason they are popular is because millennials also love to customize stuff, and stickers let them customize generic, mass-produced items like bags, cases, and laptops. And as you'll see, stickers have super high profit margins as well, and so if you're selling privately through Shopify like me, or with Etsy, you can connect Printify to your store and sell their print-on-demand stickers that way. Or if you're selling in an all-in-one print-on-demand marketplace like Redbubble, you can sell stickers through that. On Redbubble, you can come to the category page and filter the results to show the best-selling stickers. These ones here are making the most money on the site. But while of course a lot of Redbubble owners have indeed discovered the power of stickers, I find that Etsy and Shopify owners often ignore this item. Which is a shame because, as I said, not only is this super popular, but it's also got really high profit margins too. So here is a successful Etsy print-on-demand store that specializes in stickers. As you can see, lots of people have these stickers sitting in their cart waiting to be bought. Every day, this store, it's selling a ridiculous amount of stickers. And the really cool thing is that if you aren't an artist, this is a product that sells really well with text-based designs that you can make yourself for free with Canva. Using the item reviews to help me work this out, I calculated that this store has probably sold over 500 copies of the sticker and over 500 copies of this sticker. So, you know, you don't have to be an artist to create and sell stickers. Combining cool fonts and trendy phrases together is a winning combination. And there are two other reasons why selling stickers is so nifty. The first reason is that this is a type of item that customers tend to buy multiples of at once. Yep, rather than just buy one sticker, because they're so cheap, it's so easy to just keep adding other stickers into your cart. Hence why so many of these stickers are sitting in people's Etsy carts about to be purchased. And it's also why Redbubble offers bulk buy deals. Buy 4, get 25% off. Buy 10, get 50% off. That shows you that lots of people are taking them up on this and buying 10 or more stickers at once. And the second nifty thing about selling stickers is their profit margins are ridiculous. Yep, look at it, $3.97 for a sticker on Etsy, whereas on Printify, stickers start at about $1. They may be small items with small dollar amounts, but when customers are buying 10 at once, the high profit margins on each sticker adds up to make them one of the most profitable print-on-demand items that you can sell margin-wise. Alrighty then, on to the next trending product. Can you guess what it will be? The answer is posters. And the reason why they're so popular right now is because since every other country except for, well, us here in New Zealand is stuck at home right now, people are snapping up items that turn their boring home into a funky home. And fair enough. Posters are one of Redbubble's most popular products. Here is the best-selling poster designs on the website. Given that Redbubble is a haven for artists, it shouldn't be a surprise that posters are one of the most popular products on Redbubble. Of course, just because posters being a big seller isn't a surprise, doesn't mean that some of the poster designs people come up with on here aren't, shall we say, surprising. As Etsy is also a haven for artists, posters are one of Etsy's biggest print-on-demand sellers as well. This here is one of my favorite poster designs on the website, showcasing where each dog breed is from in the world. I absolutely love this poster because, as my subscribers know, there are two things in life that always make me smile. The first is any time that somebody takes a moment out of their very busy day to give my videos a like and to subscribe, because seriously, each time you do that, it genuinely supports me. So thank you so much for your support. But the second thing that makes me smile is dogs, especially my little doggo, Starbuck. He's 12 weeks old now. He's getting big and heavy. He is a Swedish Wolfhound, which hails from, surprise, surprise, Sweden. Alrighty then, so can you guess the next trending item on our list? It is the all-over print t-shirt. In the print-on-demand industry, we use the phrase all-over print t-shirt to refer to items where the print goes over the entire product. On Redbubble, these have another name, graphic t-shirts. This here is some of the best-selling all-over print t-shirts, i.e. graphic t-shirts on Redbubble. And here is a top-selling print-on-demand all-over print t-shirt on Etsy. And there are two reasons why these shirts are super trendy right now. The first reason is big streetwear brands like Supreme have popularized them. Their all-over print t-shirts are some of their biggest sellers and often go for double the price of one of their standard t-shirts. The other reason is because social media influencers have added all-over print items into their merch lines and are charging high prices for it too. And so as a result, not only have these become trendy and in high demand, but it's also increased their perceived value. See, here's the thing. As my longtime subscribers know, I sell standard t-shirts with a single print for $30 as my usual price. Now, I've had some people balk. I'd never pay $30 for a t-shirt. But here is the thing. Pricing is entirely subjective. Nothing is worth anything. The price we are all willing to pay is absolutely arbitrary. We all decide the price based upon our own unique perceptions of the world. So maybe you won't pay $30 for a t-shirt, but as you can see, some people are happily paying hundreds of dollars for a t-shirt. Why? Because they assign a higher perceived value to that product. And you know what? One of the most common ways we arbitrarily decide what a product is worth is by comparing it to other products that we recognize. And so most likely the people balking at $30 for a t-shirt aren't the same people that follow popular streetwear brands. To these people, paying $30 or $40 for a t-shirt is relatively cheap, and so all-over print t-shirts aren't just trendy, they also have great profit margins to the right customer because their perceived value is very high. Alright then, what will be the next trending print-on-demand item? The answer is the clutch bag. Yep, this is an example of an all-over print item that print-on-demand apps like Printify are selling. And Redbubble also has something similar on the site too, if you'd like to sell them there, pouch bags. On Etsy, as you can see, popular print-on-demand stores like this are selling Printify clutch bags for around $25, which, when you think about it, is interesting. Because on Printify, these are selling for around $16 as the base price. So $25 minus $16 is a $9 margin. Whereas if we compare it to our other all-over print item, the t-shirt, on Etsy, these can easily go for $40. Whereas on Printify, it sells for about $19. So if you do the maths, that's a margin of over $20. This shows you the power of perceived value. The value of an item to a customer isn't based upon how much it physically costs to make the item. It's entirely subjective. And because all-over print t-shirts have been picked up by streetwear brands and influencers, it has massively inflated their perceived price. Whereas clutch bags, yeah, they're trendy, but not as trendy. So, did you guess the clutch bag right? If so, congratulations. But if not, that's okay, because we've still got more trending items for you to guess. But first, it's time for a quick ad break. Yep, for the first time ever, a Wholesale TED video is being sponsored, and it's being sponsored by Audible. When Audible reached out and asked if they could sponsor my video, I said yes, because honestly, I genuinely love Audible. I first started using Audible when I discovered that Warren Buffett, the fourth richest man in the world, spends up to 80% of his day reading and credits that as a major part of why he is so rich. As he famously said, read 500 pages a day, that's how knowledge works. It builds up like compound interest. So I thought, man, I've got to start reading more books. But the honest truth is that I hate reading books. But while I've always hated reading books, there's something else that I do enjoy doing, and that is listening to podcasts. So I decided to give audiobooks a try with Audible, and I love them. And Buffett is right, the knowledge I have as a result of listening to them has built up like compound interest. I'm currently listening to the inspiring audiobook Elon Musk, which I highly recommend, who, unsurprisingly, would also read up to 2 books a day growing up. No wonder he is the richest man in the world now. So if you want to consume lots of knowledge like Buffett and Musk, but like me, much prefer audiobooks, you can give Audible a try with their 30-day free trial. Just visit audible.com/WholesaleTed or text WholesaleTed to 500 500. Each month you'll get 1 free audiobook and access to the Plus catalogue, which has select audiobooks, podcasts, and sleep tracks to help you sleep better. But anyway, back to the video. Can you guess what the next trending item is? The answer is the fleece blanket. So I would say in the print-on-demand world that fleece blankets are the unexpected breakout star of this season. They're available in print-on-demand apps like Printify and on Redbubble as well. But you know what? There is one type of fleece blanket that is causing this exponential surge in sales, and that is customizable fleece blankets. Yep, it turns out that many customers are willing to pay a lot more money for a product if they can customize it themselves. Which is why this print-on-demand store here has exploded in popularity, because it is selling custom pet fleece blankets. They've made a range of different background patterns that customers can choose from. They then just submit a photo of their pooch, who then gets drawn by one of the store's artists and slapped onto a blanket. And they are not cheap. As you saw, their standard price is $80 a pop, but as you can see from the Facebook comments for the ad for it, their price is not deterring people at all. They absolutely love these. Some customers have bought multiple blankets because they own multiple pets and bought one for each. It's a great business strategy. Alright then, can you guess what the next trendy print-on-demand product is? The answer is all over print tote bags. Yes, unlike the classic tote bag where you just print a picture in the middle on the front and back, with the all-over print tote bags you can place a cool design over the entire thing, so it gives you a lot more artistic options. Most all-in-one print-on-demand marketplaces like Redbubble will also let you sell tote bags like this, not just the standard ones. And so here are the top selling tote bags of Redbubble. While some of them are just the standard tote bags, as you can see, some feature cool all-over prints, with several of them being patterns. Patterns usually look very visually stunning on all-over print items. Alright then, on to the next trending product. Can you guess what it will be? The answer is the Champion hoodie. Alright, so a bit of context for those of you that don't know, Champion is one of the oldest sportswear brands in America. For a while there during the 2000s, Champion kind of went downhill as a brand. They became the opposite of trendy, they became kind of lame. But recently that has changed. Champion has done brand deals with major social media influencers, including Kylie Jenner, which has rocketed them to social media fame. And they've also done crossovers with other popular brands like Mario and Nintendo. Thanks to a big marketing push, Champion is cool again. And while Redbubble sadly doesn't stock them, some print-on-demand apps like Printify do. This is an official, authentic Champion-made hoodie featuring the logo on the sleeve, and so if you're tired of just selling the generic Gildan hoodie, why not sell the higher quality, cooler Champion hoodie instead? I really like what the successful Etsy print-on-demand store has done. So they offer personalized Gildan hoodies, and so what they've also done is they've made similar listings but for the Champion clothing. That way they don't miss out on sales from people that dislike Gildan hoodies, because they have a premium option available too for customers that prefer a higher quality branded hoodie. Alright then, it's time for the next product. Can you guess what it will be? The answer is the all-over print yoga pants. Yep, yoga pants have been experiencing a big surge in sales. The demand is exponentially growing. On Redbubble, yoga pants are popular, and as you can see by taking a look at the best-selling pants, a lot of the popular designs feature patterns because, of course, patterns look visually stunning on all-over print items like this. But that doesn't mean that patterns are the only thing that looks good on them. Nope, cool leg artwork like this, when it's placed on one side of the leg, is super trendy right now too, which is why it is not a surprise to me that these print-on-demand leggings are selling great on Etsy. And by the way, if you're enjoying this video and you would like to learn even more about starting your own print-on-demand store, then you should be sure to download my free ebook, The 6 Steps That 6-Figure Online Stores Follow to Make Over $10,000 a Month, and you'll find a link to download my free ebook in the video description below. But anyway, back to the video. Did you guess the yoga pants correctly? If so, congratulations, but if not, don't fret, because there's still more items to go. The next trendy item is the crop hoodie. Yep, this really doesn't surprise me, because while I don't sell crop hoodies, I do sell crop tops. And because these have been selling so well, I've been eyeing crop hoodies and planning to add them into my products that I sell. Because you see, here's the cool thing about crop hoodies. They are extremely unique, which means when customers see them in your store, they're very novel. And while, as we've established, comparing your products to competitors' products is one way that customers decide what a product should be priced at, i.e. that product's perceived value, another way customers choose how a product should be priced is based on novelty factor. The more novel a product, the higher the perceived value of it. I mean, you think about it. How many t-shirts in your life have you seen that feature a picture of a dog? Probably a lot of t-shirts, so to have your dog t-shirt stand out, your picture or design has to be really unique. Whereas how many crop hoodies have you seen in your life that feature a picture of a dog? Chances are not that many, so it's much easier for your dog crop hoodie to be perceived as special and unique by your customer. Sadly, crop tops and crop hoodies are not available on Redbubble, which honestly does kind of surprise me since they're so popular, but you know what? Since they're experiencing exponential demand and exponential growth in sales, I wouldn't be surprised if you find them on Redbubble sometime soon. Of course, if you're selling privately your own Shopify store like me or Etsy, you can just connect a print-on-demand app like Printify that does offer them and sell them. Yay! And so if you're looking for a bit of inspiration, here's a top-selling print-on-demand crop hoodie on Etsy. As you can see, customers love it. Alright then, get your guesses in. What will the next trendy item for this year that's experiencing exponential growth in sales be? The answer is the biodegradable phone case. Yep, within 160 days of biodegrading this case, over 90% of it biodegrades, which is pretty cool. Sadly, Redbubble don't offer this yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do so soon because it is extremely popular, and as you can see, them being environmentally responsible with how they manufacture and ship products is a big part of their marketing message. But yeah, it's quite interesting because despite the fact that Printify have a lot of phone cases available from their factories, it is the biodegradable option that is trending and exponentially growing in popularity and sales. And honestly, this doesn't surprise me that it is, as research has shown that millennials are often willing to pay more money to choose a product that is more environmentally friendly than the cheaper option. Which is why when this popular Etsy print-on-demand store that specializes in phone cases recently launched biodegradable phone cases, even though they cost more than the usual ones, customers loved them and started snapping them up regardless. Yes, they are more expensive, but many customers are more than willing to pay the higher price to choose a product that aligns with their values. So don't be afraid to choose eco-friendly materials, even if it does mean you will have to increase your product prices. So then, did you learn something new? If you did, please hit subscribe and click that little notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. And if you'd like to learn more about how I run my print-on-demand business, then you should be sure to watch my video, 5 income sources I built in my 20s that makes me over $1,000 a day. So go ahead, watch my next video, and I'll see you over there.